Hi, today is Wednesday, December 10th, 2025. So it's a hump day. We only have 3 more days to go, and I have a busy schedule for the week. Let's learn more about Trump, China, right? This article is from Daily Beast. It appeared on Facebook. Uh, and the title is Trump's biggest suck up faces peace prize probe. Suck up means suck it up, right? Usually suck it up, suck up. Problem supporter or something that absorbs punches or impact or attacks, I think. So let's find out what the suck up means later, right? Tom Latcham, Wednesday, December 10th, 2025, 2-minute read. Donald Trump's soccer boss buddy is facing calls for an investigation over his praise for the U.S. president and alleged invention of an award to make him feel better about not winning the Nobel Peace Prize. The FIFA ethics watchdog has been asked by a governance nonprofit. Interesting expression, a governance nonprofit, to probe the organization's president, Gianni Infantino, and the hastily created FIFA Peace Prize he presented Trump on Friday. Fair Square on Monday submitted an 8-page complaint alleging repeated breaches of FIFA's duty of political neutrality by Infantino, 55, and urging an investigation into how Trump, 79, was selected for the inaugural award, according to reporting by The Athletic. So it was selected for the inaugural award, right? Selected for inaugural award. Watchdog here, governance, nonprofit, right? Political neutrality. Those are good expressions, right? Governance, nonprofit, political neutrality was selected for the inaugural award. Mr. Infantino's engagement with President Trump must be underpinned by and in conformity with his duty of neutrality, which requires that he be non-partisan and impartial on matters of U.S. domestic and foreign policy, unless speaking about issues that invoke FIFA's own legal or human rights responsibilities, the advocacy group wrote. In offering clear support for President Trump's political agenda at home and abroad, Mr. Infantino has breached that duty and done so in a way that poses a clear threat to the integrity and reputation of football and FIFA itself. President Donald Trump speaks as he receives the inaugural FIFA Peace Prize alongside the FIFA President Gianni Infantino, Brendan Simialowski. Their filing cites Infantino's public lobbying for Trump to win the Nobel Peace Prize and his description of Trump as a really close friend, along with remarks echoing the campaign slogan, "Make America Great Again." FIFA President Gianni Infantino, right, could be in hot water for his obsequiousness towards U.S. President Donald Trump, right? Pull. Getty Images. It also questions the process behind the prize unveiled during Friday's draw for the World Cup finals, which are due to be held next summer in the US, Canada, and Mexico. The Athletic reports that FIFA's Independent Ethics Committee can issue penalties ranging from warnings to bans. Fair Square also asks the committee to review whether the council approved creating the award as required by FIFA's own statutes. Infantino was reported to have blindsided his own top officials when he cooked up the prize weeks after Trump missed out on the Nobel. Upon receiving the prize, Trump said, "This is truly one of the great honors of my life." Jim Watson, AFP, via Getty Images. FIFA has also come under scrutiny for securing the Kennedy Center at no cost for the glitzy draw. Glitzy, right? Glitzy draw, where Infantino placed a medal around Trump's neck and praised his decisive actions for world peace. The center later said it was receiving $7.4 million via donations and sponsorships tied to the event. The tacky spectacle included an onstage riff from Trump about renaming football America's most popular sport. Criticism of the award has also come from Human Rights Watch, which said the award appeared to have no nominees, no criteria, no judges, and no process. Questions have also been raised regarding FIFA's neutrality standard under Article 15 of its Code of Ethics. FIFA did not respond to a request for comment to The Athletic. The Daily Beast has contacted FIFA and the White House for comment. So riff, right? Suck up. So we go back and find this out, right? Suck up, suck it up. Suck up or suck up to is informal, often disapproving phrase meaning to flatter or try too hard to place someone in authority, like a boss or teacher, to gain favor, advantage, or approval through insincere actions, akin to bootlicking or fawning. It can also literally mean to absorb liquid like a sponge soaking up. Suck up. Behave obsequiously. Obsequious, right? Especially for one's own advantage. He has reason to wear his mainly by sucking up to the president. Obsequious, right? Obsequiously. Suck up. A suck up, right? Suck up. Suck up. The meaning, a person who is ingratiating or fawning. A suck up to the teacher. A suck up to the teacher. A person who is ingratiating or fawning. A person who is ingratiating or fawning. A person who is ingratiating or fawning. Obsequious, right? Suck up. Suck up. Yeah, I don't want to be obsequious. Obsequious.
Obsequious.
Obsequious. Obsequious. Obsequious.
Obsequious.
Obsequious. Obsequious. Obsequious. Obsequious. Marked by or exhibiting a fawning attentives, was always followed around by his obsequious minions. There are no hushed voices, while tablecloths or obsequious waiters. No hushed voices, white tablecloths, or obsequious waiters. Not pleasing others enough amounts to surliness Pleasing too much makes one obsequious. Suckup, right? Riff. Rift is something different, but riff. An obstinato phrase, or in jazz, typically supporting a solo improvisation riff, a piece based on such a phrase, a rapid, energetic, often improvised verbal outpouring, especially one that is part of a comic performance riff, a rapid, energetic, often improvised verbal outpouring. It reminds of George Carlin, the famous stand-up comedian who passed away like 5 years ago. A succinct, usually witty comment. A succinct, usually witty comment. Distinct variation, take disturbing riff. Riff. He stole the riff from another song. Right, riff. Succinct, sometimes witty comment. Rapid, energetic, often improvised verbal outpouring, riff. So from this article, we learned onstage riff from Trump about renaming football America's most popular sport. Onstage riff. Glitzy draw. Glitzy draw. Obsequiousness, obsequiousness towards obsequiousness. Governance nonprofit. Political neutrality was selected for the inaugural award. Yeah, inaugural, right? Inauguration. So it means the first time for the award, right? Inaugural was selected for the inaugural award, political neutrality, right? A governance nonprofit, obsequiousness, a fawning, glitzy event, glitz draw. Riff, onstage riff from Trump, onstage riff. Thanks for listening. Have a great Wednesday.